I pleased you, master? Am I forgiven?
You have done well.
Welcome back, my dusky darlings of dread, to the Geriatric Goth. I'm John, the Geriatric Goth. Today, we'll be dusting off another of Hammer's entries in the Dracula series with the final Gothic entry into Dracula, 1970's The Scars of Dracula. Is it Christopher Lee's most vicious turn as Dracula, or is it just a mess? Let's get into it right now.
Scars of Dracula rises from Hammer's crypt at a strange time. The studio was struggling. Audiences were shifting, censorship was relaxing, and the Gothic formula was starting to crack. Released in 1970s, Scars was an attempt to reboot the Dracula cycle after Taste the Blood of Dracula, and it was Hammer's first to be fully financed by EMI. Shot at Elstree instead of Bray Studios, it marked a technical and tonal shift, but did it resurrect or ruin the Count? The plot is familiar, but messier. When young libertine Paul flees from village justice, he winds up at Castle Dracula. Enter the Count, revived by one of Hammer's most absurd tricks, a giant rubber bat spewing blood on his ashes. It's gloriously ridiculous and honestly kind of awesome. As Dracula toys with Paul, his loyal servant Clove, played by a sinister Patrick Troughton, adds depth and menace. Meanwhile, Paul's brother and Sarah try to track him down. This Dracula is more central, more sadistic, and he speaks a lot more than in previous Dracula entries from Hammer. And when things go south, oh, do they go south. Random stabbings, topless victims, and that final fiery death sequence that feels more like Frankenstein than Dracula. Let's talk Lee. Christopher Lee is commanding in this one, more than in the previous sequels. He has dialogue again, which he delivers with icy disdain and calculated charm. His Dracula is no longer a tragic, silent wraith. Here, he's a cruel sadist with contempt for humans. And the physicality. That scene where he climbs the castle wall like a spider. Pure nightmare fuel. But Lee hated this script. He called it utter rubbish. Despite that, he commits hard. There's brutality in his performance, and his presence holds the film together when the seams show. Director Roy Ward Baker was known for taut storytelling, but Scars often feels uneven. The pacing drags in the middle, the romance subplot is pure padding, and the bad effects, they're a hoot, but not in a spooky way. But credit where credit is due. The violence is graphic and the blood is bright. This was Hammer pushing boundaries, stabbings, burnings, and dismembered corpses. It's a Hammer bloodbath with more bite than elegance. And the art direction, even on a budget, retains that Gothic charm with rich reds and shadowy interiors. The real standout here? Patrick Troughton as Clove, sinister, loyal, and oddly sympathetic. His performance grounds the film in a way the romantic leads don't. Jenny Hanley's Sarah is mostly there to scream and look terrified, and bless her, she does both very well. Christopher Matthews as Paul feels like a placeholder for a younger, hipper audience, but he doesn't leave much of an impression. Still, you're not watching for him. You're watching for Dracula, and of Dracula, you will get your fill. Scars of Dracula is a mixed bag, but a blood-soaked, beautifully weird one. It's nastier, louder, and somehow both more energetic and more clunky than its predecessors. Not Hammer's best, but a fascinating turning point.
Like what you've seen? Sink your fangs into that subscribe button. Also, give us a like and ring the notification bells. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Scars of Dracula? Is it the weakest of the Gothic Hammer horrors? Or is it just bloody good fun? Let me know. This is the Geriatric Goth signing off and warning you to stay out of dark castles with crypts hidden below